So when did you kind of make that part of your personal mission as far as like gifting and gratitude?
Well, gratitude for me became a practice when the night after my wife, I thought my wife was perfectly happy. Like you would have thought, like I should have known that she wasn't. Like I literally looked at her and said, "Are you kidding me? You're not happy?" Like I have a Ferrari and a Porsche. Like we have a live-in nan. Like my mind was so skewed towards money. Like money buys love and happiness. How are you not happy?
Yeah.
And anyway, she threatens to leave me, and I go to bed and I'm pissed because I think she's not grateful.
Sure.
She came. I've made all this happen. Me, and so I go to bed and I'm sitting there and I wake up in the morning thinking about what divorce lawyer to call. How I'm going to take her. She wants to be unhappy. I'll make her unhappy. I'm going to take all the houses. I'm a lawyer.
I'm going to show her. Right?
I'm going to show her. And I look over, and my father on my 30th birthday gave me a jacket. Ironically, when he gave me the jacket, it was the first present he had given me in 20 years. He had forgotten my birthday when I was 10, told me and hurt my feelings, not just forgetting my birthday, but when I approached him about it, he said, "I didn't forget your birthday. I don't believe in birthdays." And I distinctively remember thinking 0 to 0, like my dad was my hero. And then I caught him lying, cheating, manipulator, overseller, and I hated him. I told him, "I hate you." Well, 30, he gave me this jacket. I was so excited that he had changed his mindset and I thought we would have a relationship. He tore the pockets out of the jacket. And I was furious at him. I'm like, "Why are you always trying to teach me a lesson?" What? He said, "Dave, I'm worried about you. Money does not buy love or happiness. This jacket, hang it in your closet. It's not for wearing. It's to remind you every day that you're not going to be able to take anything with you when you're gone. I want you buried in this jacket. I want you to remember you're not like me. Money doesn't buy love and happiness. And I want you to remember you don't need to be the richest man in the cemetery. It's going to get you nowhere." At that time at 30, I wasn't ready to hear it. So I told him the same thing I told my wife the night before. "I hate you," right?
Yeah.
"You're not grateful. You're a liar, a cheater, a manipulator, overseller. I hate you. You don't appreciate," right? So I'm sitting there about to call the lawyer, and I look over in the closet, and just like the movie The Natural, remember when the light came down on the bat?
Yep.
I hadn't seen that jacket in years, and I don't even know how. When I looked over there, I saw that stupid jacket, and I just broke down crying.
Wow.
I saw it, and I thought to myself, I don't hate my wife. I don't hate my father. I hate myself.
Yeah.
I was a liar. I was a cheater. I was a manipulator, overseller, and back-end seller. And I sat there and I thought to myself, I'm going to take stock in who I was. And I started thinking of all the lessons my mom taught me. And the first one was gratitude. My mom had taught me I couldn't even come down to the table without an attitude of gratitude. Even though we had nothing, every night before I went to bed, she made me say thanks for what I had. Every morning when I woke up, I had to be thankful for what I had. Not what I didn't have, not what was missing, but what I had. In other words, I learned to appreciate everything that other people were wishing for. And so gratitude became a cornerstone of the values that I live by. Forgiveness was another one. Accountability was another one. And effective communication was the last one.
Yeah.
And those 4 values changed my life. It's what I write my books about. It's what I teach about, leading me to a mission that I'm on today to empower over 1 billion people to be happy with those values, to create a collective consciousness of those values.
Wow. And I want to talk about the happiness. But yeah, and you said that your wife was with you when you had nothing, and then she was with you on the journey when you had everything, and then you lost it all, right? My wife was on that same journey with me too, right? And there was times in my life too where I'm like, I'm the sole provider, who pays your car? Like who pays for the
house? Look around
right?
you, right?
You know what I mean? And yeah, but like she didn't join my life after I was successful, right? She was with me the whole journey when I was making $300 a week working in the Air Force, right? There's a valuable lesson there. There's people that are listening right now that are husbands that, have that mindset, right? And I think that we're going to tune into somebody listening and they might make a pretty big impact in their life and their relationship. Yep.
Yeah, you can't, you can't give meaning outside of you, right? I tell people all the time, you give meaning to everything you see in all relationships that you have. And if you can't find it within you, you're not going to find it outside of you.